2-1 already for Faze, so Rain on the M4 looking rather decent. Interesting A maps, by the way, Hank. All different, all customized for this event.
It's quite beautiful.
By Twitch. They're not bad. You're quite beautiful. As Rain is looking all right against Volda, this is going to be hard work.
Yeah, Rain is one of the strongest riflers we have in the game, especially with this M4A4. You can see he's getting aggressive, getting his grill. He's not holding back, but Rain will go down. Valda with a nice shot there. Got things in the process.
This map's actually very similar to
AIM-USP.
AIM-USP, exactly. It's more a condensed version of AIM-USP, if you will.
It is. It's one of my favorites. I'm glad it's making an appearance here today. It's one of the first showings of this sort of format. It looks like Valda is starting to show us that he can go toe-to-toe with one of the world's best. There we go.
The last time we casted an AIM tournament, both of us were almost fired within the first 3 hours.
That's why I'm trying to make sure I kind of reel it in a little bit. I'm not going to start making jokes and to take this seriously, you know.
That's
very serious man. Yeah, so you're going to try and put yourself out there. It looks like the crowd, we got some Valda fans here.
There's definitely some Valda fans. Now, keep in mind, Kerrigan is on Faze, so I imagine Valda's extending the lead. First to 10 kills, and then we swap weapons. So 19 rounds tops. Good shot back from Rain. Plays headshot angle, but yeah, you're absolutely right with it. The Danish fans, what happens when Kerrigan's done? Does suddenly everyone cheer for North? They switch back over to Faze for that one round?
It's so confusing. What do you think Kerrigan's going to be doing? Are you on the pistol, do you think? The CZ potentially?
Yeah, I think CZ for Kerrigan makes the most amount of sense.
It does.
I think Nico on the Deagle's pretty obvious as well.
Yeah, he's unbelievable with that weapon. But that config is as well, so that could be quite an interesting battle.
That's true.
This one's heating up. We're all tied up here.
I think config you put on the AK, personally.
No, I'm getting him on Deagle.
You want to get him on Deagle?
Yeah,
I would say put him on the AK.
Disgusting.
Yeah, I know, but going against Nico, like, you play the odds, right? You give away one and maybe go for the other. But then again, it is total kills. So if he can keep it close, much like we are right now, there's still a chance he could pull that off.
I think with the AK, you bring out Olaf Meister. That's going to be...
Yeah, well, Volda is up 8-6. These are going to be quick. It's going to be a very fast standoff before a grand final. Sorry?
I didn't realize you had flashbangs and nades to work with.
You can open nades.
Yeah, that's quite
Interestingly enough, they're both using the A1, the A4. I'm assuming that's by decision.
Yes.
But it might be forced in by the map as well, especially given that we have one on the T side.
Well,
so
it looks like
9-6 map point.
Done. Oh!
16 HP. Did we call it that? Did we call it map point?
No, because it's cumulative frags across the board, right? So yeah, I guess in this sense it is, but like...
We're going to have to do math, I just realized. So I'm going to get a notepad. Do you want to keep track of it all? I'll get a notepad out.
You get a notepad, get the tally up, get maybe your abacus out, and we'll see whether we can keep it going. It will be the final kill coming in, and it's Valda! Gentlemen.
Listen, Henry, I'm going to make a prediction. Nico's going to lose.
Yeah? All right. Well,
AZ's going to win.
The hometown hero, AZ, up against one of the world's best players, ladies and gentlemen. The Desert Eagle is their chosen weapon. It's the sap. We have all the nades, and we're looking for those one-taps.
AZ was asked to change his name really quickly so that we all knew who he was. It was very confusing with all of the other players on this team. And they're going to restart as a result of it. And now we go live with the Deagle.
Okay.
The best weapon in CS Source. Nico's got it
Here we go. Yeah, Nico is one of the scariest. I thought Config would be coming out. I won't lie, I thought it'd be him. Oh, okay, maybe that's why.
There it is. No, like I said, keep Config for the AK. Let AZ destroy Nico unexpectedly and demoralize all of FaZe.
This should take a little bit longer. Obviously, with the Deagle, you have to get the one-taps in. The M4, you've got that spray potential. We're not going to have that this time. But Nico looking to find their head. They're ducking and weaving, trying to thread the needle as we have them pushing up against each other. No headshot this time. I'm only interested in headshots, Matt. I don't care about the body shots. In my opinion, they don't even count. Let's just make sure those frags are redundant. They're not part of the game. I only want the headshots.
You know what? I think we should just bring the R8 out.
Why is there no R8 round? That's the best gun in the game.
Can we get Snacks versus who's the other player? Alan?
Alu.
Yeah. I was like,
do you remember who that is?
I was like, what are you on about?
Alu.
Nico's got the lead 3-1. That brings us to a total of 11-10. Still the lead for North overall. It is a cumulative, and the lead extends 2-3 in the rounds, but AZ gets another kill on the board. AZ's crazy. That's pretty good.
There we go. The AZ fans.
I told you, Nico.
They're up and about. They're enjoying themselves. Nico is making a lot of mistakes here.
Do you know what I've noticed? AZ started growing his hair out. He is literally Samson the Great. He was so good when he had his long, disgusting hair. It's coming back now. I just called him out for it.
It's long.
He's growing it out. He's getting his skill back.
Oh, it's coming.
See? Told you he's going to keep this close.
Nico's looking very amateur right now. This is not good enough. AZ is just toying with him. Every single shot's connecting. It's always a headshot. He's going for the jumping shots right now. One more will do it. AZ applying the pressure, pushing him down step by step, and you just know he's going to win this one. Nico just can't hold his own.
Ooh! Oh, can he though, Hank? I thought you were always right.
We've swapped camps here. I'm on the sudden arm on the AZ camp, and you're back in towards Nico.
I just like to see you rear on, that's all.
5-4.
It's not about them, it's about us, Hank.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Wheeler's out for the show matches. They can say some stupid stuff. Yeah, that's what they can do. That's what they're best at. They've got the world's best casters at this event, and then there's Matt and Henry.
AZ's got it back 5-5. Remember, cumulative, so close games having lost by 3 in the first one isn't good enough.
Even if you're 9-0 down, you've got to try and get those rounds back. If you know you can't win, just get a few on the board, leave your teammates with something to work with. AZ, he'll try and do what he can. It's going to come down to this moment. No headshot, doesn't count. Doesn't count.
It doesn't count.
It does, really. I'm joking before it all kicks off.
I mean, that's what... Oh, that counts.
Yeah, we'll take that one.
That was impressive, Henry.
We'll take that. We'll put it in the bank, lock it up.
I think you're right, but there is an interesting aspect. You hit one body shot, and you can just close the distance instantly. Yeah. And we saw Nico do exactly that twice now, in fact.
Just to know as well, we're not really seeing the utility usage like we did on the M4. It's all about the fragging here.
Well, absolutely.
Honorable.
It is more honorable. Maybe they heard Chad, the Beaver, say so. Yeah. That he wanted more honorability involved. Listen, the other thing too is AZ's been playing really wide angles, and body shots are actually sufficient on the Deagle. Whereas Nico's been a little more playing a headshot on the ramp.
20 HP, they can throw the nades in. But I think Nico just tried to do that. He got caught with his pants down, as you would say. And
I usually get caught with mine down.
Well, 7-7. We're getting quite the close game here. This is always going to be exciting with these two mammoths of Counter-Strike on the server right now. You think Nico would run away with it, but it doesn't seem to be the case. Matt predicted AZ to have the victory right now. He's looking for the lead as we're going to the closing few rounds here. Number 15, the headshot comes in, but it's through the wall. AZ clutching at straws. He can't finish it off, but there it is, the wall bang. And it will be North taking the lead for now.
AZ again playing a wide angle. Nico gets above and then below. So I also said, by the way, that we were going to have different maps each time. It's the same. We've already figured that out.
Even with the orbs.
That's revealed. Ooh, double shot. I wonder, with this being a custom map, how penetrable are these walls?
Well, we'll have to find out. I haven't had
especially with the
yeah. Remember, this is for $20,000. This isn't for fun. This is actually part of a third, fourth place sort of thing, right? It's an interesting format. 20K on the line and
taking it out of our salary.
Yeah.
Charitable donation.
Oh!
That's not bad.
Nice and spicy there from Nico. Long-range headshot with the Desert Eagle. And it's looking like he'll be homing in on a victory, but AZ still has a chance of in this one as he finds another. We're going all the way, Matt. It's going to be the full distance. Round number 20 will potentially come through. We'll see whether the final shot is Nico.
Either Henry, because yes, Olaf is... Well, it's Olaf. I don't really need to introduce him, but Config has incredibly crisp aim.
He does indeed. I was expecting to see it on the Desert Eagle, but we're getting into it now. Olaf Meister will open things up. We're seeing the grenades used, which does make sense with the rifle. We want to do a bit of damage first. Chip damage, as Jason would say, with those HU grenades, and then see if you can get the spray down here. But we do have one tap potential as well. As Config lights up the head of Olaf Meister. 1-1. This one will go the full distance. We've got two incredibly skilled players on the server right now. It's a close-range map, and they're pushing ever closer. As you can see, Config trying to hold off the push from Olaf Meister.
The nade did a fraction of damage, 22. Spray down going to be interesting as well based on playing angles. Config could have arguably won it right there if not for the nade in his hand and Olaf.
Oh, here we go.
Has gotten sneaky.
Behind enemy lines.
What happens if a knife kill comes in?
Oh, that means that's
Do
like
we just end
points,
it right there?
Points.
Just give them the 10 points and call it done. He's looking. Good read. Good read from Olaf, 2-1.
I feel like there's some side bets should be going on. 20K is not, it's like, oh, I think these players, they should be like pinning down like 10K a map. That's what I think should be going on. If they can hear me right now, let's start up in the ante. Let's make it interesting as we get into the next round. Round number 4. Olaf Meister, he's not messing around. He wants to get in their face, but it's not going to work out for him. 2-2, trading blows. Quick, as we get into the next one, Config will strike back. Who have you got favourite in this one? Who's your warrior?
I kind of just wanted to say Config, to be honest with you. That's why I said don't sleep on him. But I made a prediction last time that was bold, and I was wrong. And I didn't like the embarrassment.
Okay, so where are you going to go? Oh, God.
I'm still going to go with Config.
Okay, I'll stick with Olaf Meister, Bruce Meister, Olaf Meister. You know the song.
Yeah, Scout Meister. Wrist injury last year, Meister. That wasn't fun.
Wasn't as catchy as well for the song.
No, it didn't really work that well,
didn't really work out.
No. One of the biggest acquisitions this year, though, he and Nico joining into the FaZe clan roster. He and Guardian, I should say, because Nico was already on board. When Owl and Keo, the problem was still there. There's a good shot for Config. Back and forth. Seems like every time you win one round, you get another right away. I like in this one, I will say, as opposed to the actual aim USB, there's no spawns that are completely linear. So you don't spawn in the open and it's just instant flick kills you.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of coverage
you're
to get
protected
position.
each time.
Exactly.
5-5, it seems like no one's really run away with a map so far. Like, it's still anyone's game. We are going to see all 5 maps regardless, and as long as we don't get blown out of the water for the next 2 maps, like, he still could come right down to that 5th one to decide who wins it. And as you can see, it's 6-5. It's going to be the nice flashbang from Olofmeister. He's getting creative. That's what we like to see. I feel like the pistol will have less grenade usage, and Olofmeister is showing us how it should be done there. The AK-47 spray is just impeccable.
Not what matters. Config. Get aggressive. Olaf was in the open, too. I thought he might catch him off. Goes for the spray at range. Do you remember when we one-on-ones?
I do.
And I destroyed you because of my spray control?
Yeah, it was unreal.
Scream said that I didn't even need to one-tap, actually. He said it was overrated.
If anything, you should be teaching me.
Yeah, he definitely did not say that. Look it up on YouTube. It was a real thing.
8-7, and this is like rolling back the years. There's probably one point we haven't had one for a while.
Spray.
And it will be Config tying things up. It's going to be quite the close affair here. Who's going to come out on top? The Molotov being deployed for the first time is Config. He should take the lead here, but Olofmeister says no. It's difficult to keep up and build a narrative because the rounds are ending in about 5 seconds.
That's why you're the best author in the UK.
Wow.
J.K. Rowling actually got the idea from you, I heard. Do you like fantasy and boys in uniforms and wands?
Yeah, I do like that, all of that. It's, we'll see what Config does as well. We are going to see all the rounds played out once again. I want to see someone get battered here. Why is it so close?
I kind of like that it's close because it's going to keep the suspense on the whole time. Although we could have like an epic comeback, you know, it's like one really lopsided early on.
Well, I think that's the in-game leaders. That's where things get a bit dicey. That's where the Carrigan, who's not in amazing form right now, up against MSO, has got better and better. That could be interesting. Well, I'm assuming it's MSO. I don't know. That's what I'm assuming it is. And there it is. It's going to be the final.
In-game leader, but then again, Glave's in the final, and these guys aren't. So maybe a redundancy there.
Oh, apparently it's 2-0 already. I think we might have missed a bit of the action, Matt. I'm not 100% sure. We restart.
I think they're going to restart.
All right, so we're going to build the hype again. Let's get the energy back in the room. We've got 2 of the biggest names in Danish Counter-Strike right now. MSL versus Carrigan. Let's make some noise.
There
we go.
I'm a bit curious, though, because we said what would happen when Carrigan got into the server being Danish. I want to know, who's with MSL? All right, who's with Carrigan?
Oh, there we go.
Ooh.
All right, Carrigan's my boy. I'm on his side.
Well, I'm going to be against you again, Henry, because that's just more fun.
Remember, as Chad pointed out, they've got no head armor here, so the one-taps will be coming through again. The CZ has potential to do so, but it's MSL with a spray down. He'll get the headshot. There's flames everywhere. It might be a slower-paced game here. Remember, these aren't the aim stars of this team. They're the brains behind the operation, and they'll be utilizing all the grenades they can, all the strategy, they're bringing everything else, spraying through the smoke as MSL. He does significant damage towards Carrigan. Is that enough to find the round victory? I'm not so sure, but MSL applying the pressure now, making his way behind enemy lines. He wants to find this kill. He knows he's weakened up his opposition, and he wants to find the killing blow, and he does it, delivers it in style. Carrigan can't do anything against him.
Looking sharp. North don't need to win, they just need to keep it close. The opener could be the decider in that regard, and MSL is dominating Carrigan.
This could be
I thought, to be honest, when they threw the idea out of like putting Carrigan on the AWP to go against Cajun, former teammates, you know, kind of all opt with device. They had that triple op setup where they rotated depending on T side. Carrigan finally gets on the board. Gordian is solid with the CZ because he uses it as a secondary so much. I actually thought Carrigan versus Cajun B would actually make sense, and then Gordian comes in as the surprise here. That could have worked.
Yeah, but Guardian, the crowd pleaser, bringing out the AWP.
Fair enough.
You've got to see that. As Carrigan starts to come to life now, he's not going to be a walkover. It's 3-2, the CZ proving to be a slightly more tactical weapon, it seems, as Carrigan will be deploying all the utility he can. Grenades at the start, but this to his demise as MSL pushes him through, catches him with the grenade in his hand. It is 4-2. The flashbangs used at the very start. This is going to be another push from him, and he's going to nail the shot. Apparently not. It's Carrigan, ready and waiting for the push to come through. He was blind, but he recovered. And we're going to round number 8. Carrigan wants to get up close and personal once again. He's just completely outplayed MSL there. What a lovely shot to finish it off.
Yeah, apparently I'm all wrong. He's come back into this. I like how they're both going instant flashes, close the distance. CZ is best at close range, although, as you say, no head armor, so perhaps no potential. This is just ridiculous. You can tell they're an in-game leader,
yeah,
right?
Exactly.
Like,
the brains.
Let's get all the tactics out, throw all the utility. We had the opposite effect. This is a clean sweep in the other direction.
Fighting for $20,000, Carrigan. After going 3-0 down, he is fighting back, and he takes the lead right now. Remember, Faze are trailing by 1 kill, but they might be able to tie things up.
Can someone check and see if MSL is still at his keyboard? I'm not sure he is.
Absolutely wrecked in the last few rounds. Carrigan firing on all cylinders as he pushes up once again. He wants another headshot. Will he be able to find it? He does some damage. MSL just hiding right now. He doesn't even want to duel him, hiding on the ramp. It's a coward's play. It's inhonorable as we see him actually push through. And Carrigan actually in his spawn. And MSL has no idea. The easy shot comes in, but he's missing that. Oh, he pulls it off in the end. A little bit exciting there.
This takes the lead back for Faze entirely. MSL's dropping the ball. Carrigan continues to be relentless. And goes deep, no damage. MSL needs to slow this down, or does he? Because even when he chooses to, that's ridiculous from Carrigan.
The ref's calling it, like he can't defend himself. Nothing's actually working out for MSL whatsoever. Carrigan just toying with him right now. It's embarrassing as MSL desperately tries to get another frag on the board, and it's just over. End it. Call it done. MSL, he started off very strongly. He focused too much on the utility, holding back, and Carrigan just realizing I can get in front of him. I'll use his smoke against him. We'll get behind him right now. He gives us sound cues going to the right. MSL takes the bait as Carrigan comes in behind him. He can even knife him to finish things off here. He spotted the pistol. This could be the final frag coming in. Can Carrigan get it? He's done it! Electrifying up here. It's Guardian versus GGWP to close out what could be the best map of the day. It's going to be Guardian now opening things up. He's known to be aggressive. He's got the AWP, the Asimov, hitting the first shot. GGWP, he's seeing stars.
2-to-1 odds already in favor of Guardian. GGWP would have to win by 5 kills. Guardian's now brought that down to meaning he only needs 4 more to secure a victory for Faze. It'll still be exciting either way, I'm sure.
Hello.
Cajun through the wall. There we go. We got our answer. I asked if we were going to see some wall shots on the up. Fair enough. We've got one already.
Well, we can see a bit of damage, and GGWP's coming out swinging. People doubted his ability to go up against one of the world's best here, but Guardian now starting to feel the pressure. And we've got a bit of lag.
Oh,
no!
What has gone wrong?
What has happened? The sabotage.
All right, can you count us into this one? They're saying 10 seconds in my ear. Let's hear it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's play CS.
Count down the kills. It is 5-2, which means GGWP has the lead required to win this. And in fact, he's got it now to 6-2.
He could do
Guardian
this.
only needs 3 kills. Cajun needs 4.
He needs at least a 10-5 to take home the cash for Guardian. He wants absolutely everything for himself. He's going to have another kill in his favor. 6-3. Kill score. I missed it. Matt, what did it say?
39-38. The advantage won. I'm trying to do the math in my head to Faze right now.
Okay.
Because it would be 2 kills required, and they've wrapped it up. We could get a what happens if we tie? What happens if it actually ends 10-5?
We do it again. We do the whole thing again. We start from the very beginning. We go in the M4s again. We do the pistols, bring out the RA.
We bring us in. We get the talent involved.
We get cream pies out. We smash each other's faces.
Sendler's been DMing for like the last 3 months. He had to do something.
Yeah.
He can't respond right now, so he's getting triggered. It is 40-38, and Faze need 1 more kill to at least secure the tie. Nade nearly does it. Guardian on 19. Both of them, in fact, tagged up either through the wall or by a lag. And Guardian's going to be patient. I thought Guardian was going to get super flashy, and that Cajun could actually play that, because we know Cajun's more of a turret-style opper.
Yeah.
And Guardian would just give himself up by being too committed.
And Guardian's scared. He's been caged right now by GGWP. It's looking like it might be done. Guardian has not got a response there. As we get it to round number 12, ladies and gentlemen, it could be GGWP bringing home the bacon for you Danes. As we will see if he can find the next frag. And he will indeed. It's looking very good. 1 more kill. Guardian's feeling the pressure. He's not looking too confident right now. It was all smiles before, not anymore.
2 to go and 1. The same odds that we started this. Cajun needs to not lose another round. Oh, lagged up through the wall. It knows the nade's going. He gets away from it. 14 HP the nade would have done. Imagine that's how it ended. As well. And Cajun said, enough with dueling. I'll just sit back and wait to see what happens. God, this is tense.
Oh, yeah.
Guardian wants that sliver gap. Looks for it. Oh, Cajun. No damage yet done to Guardian either, so the nade wouldn't work in the other direction. Thankfully, the nade gone from Guardian means Cajun can focus down on the angles instead. And Guardian doesn't want to give him anything, does he?
He doesn't. Guardian's like looking a little bit timid. Not the characteristic traits we're used to seeing, but Guardian pulls one back. You can see what it means. The Faze team erupt in the background, but Guardian still can't hit his trademark shots. I want to see those headshots through the wall. I want to see the pixel gaps come through. He spots Cage and hits him up, but only for minimal damage. They're trading blows with the wall bangs right now. Guardian, if he gets this, it's done. He's managed to find run of 5. He needs one more to guarantee victory here for Faze. It could be the jumping no-scope. He wants it. Oh my goodness, it's not going to happen.
I think Guardian thinks this is done because he saw Nico go. Oh! It's tied! Oh my goodness! But I think Guardian thought that they were done because Nico says fist bumps. They don't realize that 10-5 is a tie. He got aggressive as soon as they secured that kill. All he had to do was sit back and get one more.
The tally?
They won 3 out of the 5 rounds of the 5.
Oh, that's how it's decided.
Okay. Rules are rules. And guys, this has been so much fun. Faze are your champions of this standoff. But make it up. Well, that was a whole lot of fun.